Jocassee quest. We're out here on, of course, beautiful Lake Jocassee today. It's been a little slow this morning, but we could manage some fish. I'm back out fishing by myself this afternoon, and decided to start trying to show some tips on how to catch these trout up at Lake Jocassee. So, showing you a setup here for an apex. So as you can see, I use a really long leader. I don't know if you can see that swivel up there. Very small terminal tackle. And then here's the rig. So it's just an apex, and it's rigged by threading through 3 holes, down, up, and then down to the back. And then you can see I cut off the original rig because I think their terminal tackle's too big. So whatever bead color pattern you want, a small treble hook, maybe a number 2 to 4, and of course, before you put a bait out, you want to give it a little gravy. I use Procure Super Gel. I try not to put it on the lure. I just put it on the beads, and a little bit on the hook. That'll tarnish your baits. So on these apex, I typically want to go with a short setback. They have a really erratic action. You see that flash back there. So the kind of rods I use, ugly sticks, love them. With the Kuma reel, smoothest drags out there. It's got a 2 drag system. You can adjust the main fighting drag up front. The rear drag is on the back. Get this boat situated. You can see we're out here at the dam. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's about the distance on your setback, maybe a little bit more. I use Canon clips. Each clip is a little different. I put them about halfway back. Depends on how old your pads are. Make sure you don't get tangled up around the wire. And then send her down. It's important to make sure that you got all your baits running the right direction in a turn before you send them down so you don't get tangled up. But you can see that bait skimming across the top right now. And we'll show you what it looks like as we kind of straighten up. Oops. Now you can probably see that action back there on top. Looks good. Send it down. We're going to go to about 71 feet. The beauty of these, flip a switch and you're ready to fight. Tighten it up. Check your drag. You want a really loose drag. You see I'm probably got 2 pounds of drag there. And that rod's ready to go. We're going to send the setting out next. And on this I'll use a much longer setback. Watch that. I'm probably 50 foot behind the boat. And there you go with your rod in. Make everything ergonomic. Don't reach around on these boats. These drawstrings to pull your cables in. Saves you from leaning over and taking unsafe behaviors. And you can just let it back out slowly. And again, let's send this one down. Well, it's a 44 Sutton. Let's go down to 44 foot. How about that? Can't go wrong with that. That'll give us a good spread on this set. Of course, we got about 35 and 55 over there. So really, there's not a lot to it. Big thing is making sure you got good setbacks, and as you see, I usually start by putting my deep one down first, my inside lines, and work my way out.